Yeah, so there are so many common, mistakes that learners make while trying to learn while spoken English. See, do not use fillers. It's better to be, speak slow but speak fluent. That's better rather than using fillers that will actually, it will not give good impact on the next person. So stop using these fillers. Then stop mixing of the words. The placement of words is very very important. For example, I say to my student, like one of my student, uh, I gave him an answer. Okay, I gave him a question, sorry, and he wrote an answer. And he told me, मैम सारे points तो लिखे हैं, why you have deducted my marks? See guys, अगर मैंने आपको बोला A B C D लिखो और आप पहले D लिख रहे हो, फिर A लिख रहे हो, फिर C लिख रहे हो, फिर B लिख रहे हो, आप बोलो कि मैंने तो A B C D पूरी लिख दी है मैम, A to D लिखा तो है, आपने बोला है I covered all the points, but actually the placement is very very important. So you should learn what to speak, when to speak, and how to speak. So it will take some time, but yes, after a span of time, if your mentor is guiding you properly, you will learn that. Then pronunciation of words, it's really 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 important. And but इससे पहले हमें embarrassment बहुत हो जाती है. This is one factor which I have seen in most of the students, that they stop speaking. They know the answer, they want to talk, they want to share their ideas and thoughts, but actually कुछ reluctance आता है और उससे वो चुप हो जाते हैं. So I will suggest everyone, stop embarrassing yourself. See, making mistake is a part of this journey. If you will not make mistake, then how you will learn? हम भी आज इस, I am, it's been almost 20 years, but still कई बार we all are human beings, we all do mistakes. So it's not कि हमसे भी मिस्टेक नहीं होती है, अगर आपसे भी हो जाए कि नहीं नहीं ऐसे नहीं बोलना चाहिए. सी जस्ट गो विद द फ्लो, धीरे धीरे. अगर
Hi, ma'am.
आपके पास एक
This is Aishwarya. Sorry to interrupt. Just wanted to tell you, I'm from South and I can't understand Hindi, so it's better if you use
okay, all
Hindi
right.
because you are giving examples. I couldn't understand. That's I just wanted to notify you. Oh,
Sure, sure,
you
sure.
can continue.
Yeah,
Sorry
thank
for
you,
this.
thank you. No, no problem. So do not embarrass yourself, first of all. So try to speak as much as you can. Speak, just speak whatever you can. Just don't use vocab, don't use phrases, don't use good idioms, but there should be a flow. Start with that flow, and it will open up many many doors to you. When that flow will come, then that confidence will start inculcating in your body, and actually from that confidence your next step will start on. And the first hurdle which I have observed in the students, that they feel like I'm being judged. So yes, people judge you, but you have to overcome, from this part. Do not have this factor in yourself. I am being judged. He is going to actually nobody is going to give you marks, right? So if you are into some learning journey, definitely you will make so many mistakes, and you this is a part of this journey. So because if you will not keep this mind ki nahi, nahi, you have to be positive, it will come with so much of anxiety, hesitation in you. So when this anxiety hesitation will come on your, yeah, somebody wants to say something. Am I audible?
You're audible. Go ahead, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So it
Yes,
can lead
ma'am, you
to,
are audible. Please go ahead.
yeah, okay, it can lead to so much of anxiety, hesitation. It hinders your effective communication. So how we can come over it? Just create a supportive environment for your students, where actually they can speak whatever they want. Give them opportunities for improvement, and make them feel easy in that environment. Because when you will focus to build their confidence, it will enhance their confidence. Give them a positive mindset. There are so many things which can actually, put positive mindset in you. You can start with affirmations. I am the one. Let me be transparent, and one should be honest as well. even I felt like pehle, but pehle means many months ago, I used to say, no, affirmations do not work. But yes, actually they work when you start, practicing them. I, even today also, I write 2 pages of my affirmations in my diary, and I don't, I have it right now. I can show it to you. So this is my journal of affirmation where I write every day, and even I write my gratitude, what happened today, why I'm thankful to the God. So that positive, energy come back to me. When that negative energy is escaping from your surroundings and positive energy is actually coming, on your way, then situation is same, but you will gather that courage to face it. So then you have to set realistic goals, right? If you have to start a, you have to travel maybe 1,000 kilometers, and now you have boarded your flight, and like you feel like, Nini, I have to now go 1,000 kilometers, it is a 12-hour flight, how would I go, I'll get bored, how I would pass my time. So but after covering 200 meters or 500 meters or a 1 kilometer or 2 kilometer, and just think about 2 kilometers or 4 kilometers, not 1,000 kilometers, you'll start talking to your friend, you will start reading any good book of your choice. Then if you start looking at the screen if you have on your flight, so actually that will your time will pass rather than you know um, incurring that anxiety in yourself, how my I'm going to travel, how these 12 hours will pass. So I think just think for next few couple of days, think how I'm going to improve myself. This is I am today, this is my next goal, I have to target the goal, I have to you know I have to set that goal, and I have to reach to that goal as well. So now start finding ways, because if you are earning, let's say for example, if you're earning, let's say 10,000 today, and after 3 months you want your income to get increased to 15,000, then think, just think, start finding ways to increase that 5,000. If you're not setting your goals, then today also you're earning 10,000, after 3 months also you'll be earning 10,000 only, and start executing. So this is the best part, this is the most important part, where student or anyone or a housewife or anyone do not take action. See, do not wait for the perfect time to come, just start your journey. Rather than sitting idle, it's better to take an action, right? Then if you seek support of somebody, then take support of any of your coach, any your cousin who is good at it. Consistent practice actually is the key. And engage yourself in daily conversation. Try to communicate with your friend, with your cousin. Then we have so much of resources on, like online, we have so many apps. Then you can record your voice, and then you can see today I'm here, after 10 days then do the recording, then compare yourself. So there are so many ways that you can do self assessment as well. I am here today, after a month or after 15 days, now I have reached to this target. And one important aspect that students do not consider is actually listening part. They just focus on their spoken part. They don't actually consider that active listening is also very, very important. So focus on this parameter as well, because active listening will actually improve your pronunciation. It will give a natural rhythm. Now this is the way I have to speak. Then it will help in vocabulary acquisition. Then it will help you to grasp so many idioms, phrases, similes, and it will actually, you will learn to respond appropriately. You will learn to respond appropriately. So you should listen podcasts, you should listen some good movies, then you can watch some TV shows. So this holistic approach will significantly contribute to overall proficiency. And most recurring obstacle that hold learners back from becoming fluent and confident in spoken English is fear of making mistakes. So please do not fear of making mistake. It will actually hinder your progress. It will limit your vocabulary. It will, you'll not be able to articulate your thoughts, your ideas to the next person. So always try to be expressive as much as you can. So that can only be done with your regular practice. If you'll not do regular practice, if you'll not engage yourself in the day-to-day conversation or some communication institute, or where, if you can do that, that will be wonderful. Because overthinking and anxiety will not result in anything. So I always say, always take an action. You should be a, quick, you should take quick action, prompt action. Whenever you want to learn something, then please start your journey. Don't wait for that right time. Okay, now this is the right time, now I will start. Whenever you feel like, hey, I have to do this, start that moment only. And that passion, that fire in you will actually help you to find ways for it. So I think uh, you should start your journey, because I do the same when I feel like, hey, I have to do the same. When there was corona time, before that I was taking offline classes, and I am not that good in tech part. So but people started saying, man, take online classes, everybody's taking. So I had so much of hitch. I was, there was so much many butterflies in my stomach. I was nervy, I was baffled. But yes, after a span of time, see, I am a very religious person. So I offered prayer, and I just, whatever I was having in my heart, I told to my Almighty God that please give me power, and I want to go
Ma'am,
through that.
ma'am, one more thing. Sorry to interrupt you. Actually, you said that you are a very
Uh-huh.
religious person. I am also a
Yes.
religious person, but in my mess, there are more people. Those are atheists. So they proclaim that there is no God. So if they believe that there is no God, they
Then if
can
there
Hello,
stay
is
with
no
their
God,
hello.
belief.
then
Sorry to
this
interrupt.
universe won't be existing.
Let's not talk about religion. I think it would be better.
No, no, no.
Huh.
Not. I am not talking about religion, ma'am. Just give me some suggestion that they always say that there is no God, there is no God. I
Osama,
say that
what we'll do, ideally, as Osama will be taking question answers at the end of ma'am's speech. Okay, so ma'am is giving a
okay,
speech.
okay, 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 okay,
We'll
okay.
take all those
Sorry,
questions.
ma'am.
All the
Sorry,
things.
sorry,
It's
ma'am. Sorry.
perfectly
I am
okay,
sorry from
Osama.
my
It's
heart.
perfectly,
Sorry, ma'am.
it's
I am
perfect.
sorry from my heart.
It's
Sorry.
perfectly
You go
okay.
ahead.
No,
Go
It's
ahead.
no
perfectly
problem.
okay.
It is fine. It is fine. It is absolutely fine. You can ask me after this. Okay, na? After this, you can ask me whatever is in your heart. So, if you really want to help somebody, if you are good at it, if someone, like if your friend is good at it, I think we all should build a community. Okay, na? So, when there is a community and we know that we have people around us, that actually gives us security. That security, see, when you are with your parents, so you don't, bother about anything. You will fall down, or you will not get anything to eat, or my fees would not be get paid. So when your parents are there with you, you are not bothered. So same way, the community, the people, the members in the community should be there. They should be so compassionate that they should help each other. If somebody is facing any problem, maybe A to Z, whatever the problem is. So we all should have a community that should create a supportive, environment. We should not actually pinpoint their mistake. We should celebrate small victory. We should do positive affirmations. We should encourage regular practice of communication. No, it will actually build confidence in you. And that actually build confidence in you. And that is really important. And first of all, means in this we can incorporate technology. So the tech has actually taken, it's on boom. It has taken the any language, if I talk about, or any field I talk about, it has done wonders. So I think technology should be the part of the process, and uh, we should take challenges, because if you're not taking any challenge in your life, then it will, always hold you back. So I think accepting challenges and working on those challenges, and setting goals and having good mentors will actually take you to a beautiful journey, where you will have access of so many beautiful resources, so many beautiful people, to, through which you can, you should have a meaningful interaction, because there should be a productive interaction. There are two kinds of interaction: productive and non-productive. Even we are, we are having so many activities in our daily life. So I always write in my journal, okay, today, I did this, all these activities I did today, and these are productive and these are non-productive. So when you will start counting your productive activities, when you will start deduct your, non-productive activities, then that whole day, when you will actually put stress on that, then that whole day will become fruitful. I won't say ki we should do all the activities, just, we should focus on just productive. We have to talk about, with your friends, we have to hang out with our friends, we have to go to the restaurants, or your me time. But yes, you have to see your activities are productive or they are non-productive. Because if you're not focusing on this small things, then yes, yes, of course, where you are today, you will be there today. If you want to go ahead, you will have to, set some goals, and you have to work on that goals. Just not setting them is fine, you have to work on those goals. And when it comes to the cultural aspect, then I would emphasize that we should emphasize the importance of understanding and respecting diverse cultural norms and values. We should actually incorporate some cultural content into language learning process. So it can be any film, any music, any literature. It could be some interaction with some native speaker. Then learner should, communicate with their, with this native speakers of different cultures. It will actually offer valuable insights. It will actually offer them valuable insights. And then with these guidelines, with these cultural etiquette guidelines, we can cover like how to greet them. We can enhance our body language. We can work on our tone. We can work on our speech. We can work on our pitch. So there are so many things on which we can work. Then I have seen there are so many people that they are good at speaking, they have good communication skills, or they are a good public speaker, but still they have some hurdles, some obstacles, uh, that, in fact, now this is one intermediate level students that they come to me and they say, "Ma'am, we are good at grammar, we can speak well, but still that proficiency is not in our, language." So how we can, enhance this? How can we can improvise this? I think authentic, we should encourage authentic communication. So what is that authentic communication? You should have a freedom of thoughts. You should have freedom of ideas to express yourself. You should share your personal experience. Actually, it builds a connection. It builds a connection. When you have faced something, and when you are telling your personal experience, it comes, straight from the heart. And when something is straight from the heart, so that works. That works. Then it helps you to develop your personal style. There are so many choreographers in the Bollywood industries. There are so many actors and actresses. Everybody has, they have their own personal style. So here also, when you work on your communication skills, when you work on your composition skills, when you work on your vocabulary part, it will actually develop your personal style. Then practicing pronunciation every day. Then encourage your, try to participate in some debates or in some discussions. See, until and unless there is no CTA, call to action. So that is, I think, the main part. And apart from language skills, what other abilities linked with spoken English is actually clarity. See, what is in your mind and what you are actually presenting, it should be very, very clear. So, whatever is in your mind or whatever is in your heart, you should be able to express to the other person. So, the clarity part should be there. If clarity part is not there, then you'll not be able to convey your message. You'll not be able to, you'll not be able to say whatever exactly what was there in your mindset or what was there in yours, heart. So, I think it comes with all four parameters: reading, writing, listening, speaking, because English is a combination of, I think, linguistic proficiency and interpersonal communication. So I think after learning this language, it will open up it will open so many doors to us. You can, if you learn this language, you can be a coach, you can, teach others, you can be a job professional. Then there are so many, you can be a guide. So there are so many opportunities, because English is one global, language which is being used in which is being used globally, I must say. So I think there are so many ways to learn this language. That what is important is that fire in yourself. If you have a fire in yourself, then you will find your ways. See, what is more important, if you have if you have that why question, why I should learn this, and if you got that answer, then you will find the, then you will find the answers for how. So the why question is very important, and how will actually push you. Because if your why is very strong, that why you want to learn, if your why is very strong, then your how will be automatically strong. So I think this is all, this is the journey where you have to take step for yourself. So I think, that is it. I have given my, part. Now if somebody wants to come forward with any of the questions, or if you want to discuss, if you want to say something to me, you're open.
Yeah. I'll just open the agenda
Can
for
I,
all of
ma'am?
us. Yeah, Osama will come to you. I'm just revising for everybody what ma'am just said. You can just raise your hand, Osama, like Priyadarshini has raised her hand. So if you look what ma'am talked about, she covered some 10 to 15 different important pointers for all of us. Number one, she said, you have to have the love for English. If you do not love, if you do not enjoy the process, things will not happen. Then she talked about, not having fillers in our life. She also talked about the importance of affirmations, which are very, very important. So, initially, even I was not very sure about affirmations, but now I believe in the power of the universe, that if you ask something, Bible starts with this: ask and you will receive. You have to ask. So first thing first, you have to have a gratitude journal. Thank you so much, ma'am, for bringing that forward. Then ma'am talked about the concept of listening, active listening, very, very important. Not listening, okay? Most of the people do listening. She talked about active listening. That can help you. So listening to what? Podcasts, TV shows, okay? Then ma'am talked about the concept of making, fear of failure. So ma'am said that do not wait for the right opportunity. Start at, whatever level you are. Start at 70 maybe. Don't wait for 100 to come. That's difficult. Ma'am shared about her offline experience and online experience, how difficult it was. But she's, because she has been teaching, she had to start at 70. Even when things were not proper, she started. And there's a particular concept in this particular regards. It is basically, when you are actually firing a bow and arrow, they say that aim first and then fire. On the other hand, there is another way. You can fire first and then aim. Okay. First, you start firing, and one of that will hit the particular bullseye. That's how ma'am put it across. So, ma'am also talked about the supportive community. So, if you look at MMDC family, we are a community over here. We're each helping each other. And ma'am talked about the concept of celebrating small, small wins. So, small, small wins are very important. You have done one particular task. you get some certificates for that. You're enjoying that. Ma'am talked about the concept of incorporating technology. Chat GPT is there, everybody. Snapchat is there, everybody. You can use those technologies. There are softwares which can, record your voice. There's softwares which can translate your voice. All those things are possible. Incorporate technology. Ma'am talked about taking it as a challenge. Okay. Normal course would not help. If you take it as a challenge, your mind will work at a different frequency. You'll be able to achieve that. She talked about having a cultural backup also. If you are from a culture, if you can imbibe your culture with English, it will be amazing. Then ma'am talked about the final concept, which is a combination of everything. Have the fire inside of you. So that is what ma'am talked about. Now I'd like to go for questions one by one. So we'll start with Osama. Osama, you had your question. Then we'll go to Priyadarshini, then Arvind, then SK Azmail. So Osama, over to you. Your question, please. Osama is not there in the meeting. So Priyadarshini, over to you, Priyadarshini.
Thank you so much, sir. Actually, ma'am, I have only one question for you. You mentioned a point that we have to overcome the fear of being judged. So when I talk, I have always that fear in my mind that I am being judged by someone. Someone is looking at me. Someone will say to me that yes, you are going wrong. So that fear always within me. So how to overcome that?
Okay, Priyadarshini, just tell me, do you cook?
Yes.
Okay, so can you cook pasta?
Yes.
Okay, did you learn pasta like in one go, or
Mm,
it took some time?
yes.
Yes,
I
it,
took very much time to learn cooking because after marriage I learned it.
okay. So after marriage, if you have learned cooking after marriage, then obviously it is important, right? Then only you learned it. Why didn't you learn it earlier?
Yes.
Yeah, she's there with you. Like she was there with you and she used to cook for you. When you know now that I have to walk in this journey, I have to walk for myself, then actually you will take action. So stop taking, these things. Don't let anybody overpower you. What is more important, that you should be focused. It's okay. I have done mistake first time. I will don't actually pinpoint this. Learn. See, making mistake, as I just already told earlier as well, that making mistake is a part of this journey. But actually this is a natural thing, and you need to focus that how can I improvise on that. If I'm making mistake on this point, then I should improve this next time. Just do not take all the mistakes in one go. Take one or two, then work on that, then try to improvise on that practice. Then let's take, now you are okay, or now you are fine with that thing, then go to the another two mistakes which you feel like. Because self assessment is very very important. If you are good at it, then don't take, I said now, do not go for 1 to 10. Go 1 2, then 4 5, then 6 7, then start taking 2 to 2. Start your, I said now, break this journey. So when you will start breaking this process, it will be easier for you to grab things, to absorb knowledge, to wherever you are making mistake. So when, if you are cooking pasta today and if you stop, because if I say, "Arey, how you have cooked, this is so bad, do not cook now." So if you'll stop cooking, then who will be the sufferer? You won't be able to, you won't be able to go in that part again. So what is more important, where you made mistake in cooking pasta, improvise on that part and make a better pasta next time. When you will make a better pasta next time, then third or fourth time it will be perfect. So that perfect cannot come in one or two go. It will take some time. And what is more important than this, that you have to work on your mistakes. If you're not working on your mistake, then before 10 days, after 1 month or 1 year, you'll be there only. So just learn from your mistakes. Do not actually feel that,
Hey,
yes,
contact was this.
he is, I'm being judged. Do not, don't. It's fine.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for elaboration. Ma'am, I have another question. I always had a dream that I should be a great public speaker. But when I talk to a large audience, I become very much nervous. When I am talking to one person, two person, that is fine. I don't feel that much nervous. But when I talk to any seniors and to a large audience, at that time, I don't know. I just forget all the thing, all the content.
You
So
fumble, na, that time. That's
yes,
that's when you
correct,
fumble, that we don't know. You get nervous and you're not
yes,
able to speak. See,
correct.
Priyadarshini, tell me, what actually you have taken steps towards this. You said I have a fear of public speaking. I cannot speak when there are masses. Okay, but what you have done about this? Have you taken any step? Any one single small step?
Ma'am, what I have done that I have just recorded my voice in mobile. I speak, I record, I listen to it. When I listen to it, I can judge myself that I am not
একটু
speaking
ছড়
so
না তো,
well.
তোরা কথা
I
বলতে
should
হবে।
speak more clearly. The content should be clear in my mind. When I can judge myself that I am not speaking. So
It won't help you, Darshini. What will help you when there are events where maybe a celebration, maybe with your group of friends or when your cousins are there, when you will be able to speak in those 10 people or among those 20 people or 15 people, that is your first step. Okay, speaking and recording, that's okay, it's fine, it will help you to improvise yourself, but it will not take out that hitch. It will not take out that that part. How would I speak? If you want to be a public speaker, then you have to speak, I won't say 100 people or 50 people. Start with 10 people, 8 people, 15 people. Take take see, you have to take step for yourself. See, whenever uh, I have, whenever students are sitting in my class, and the moment I go out of the class, they start talking. They start just, they become so chatty, they become so talkative. So, moment I come, so I just tell them, whenever you are in the class, you can also have some meaningful conversations. You can talk about that answer. See, it all depends on you. It's your choice to talk meaningless, or if you want to talk meaningful. So when you want to actually you want to be a good speaker, so I would suggest start speaking in small groups. See, it's your choice. Yeah, friends are not, you just, you have to tell them, you have to listen to me. I have prepared this and you have to listen to me. It's not important whenever you already, chat about somebody else, or you're talking your, daily routine stuff. So you start taking steps for yourself. Start speaking in, among 5 people, 10 people, 15 people. That will actually help you to gain confidence. We are sitting alone recording, your voice in your mobile phone. It won't help you out. So I think this is the first step that you should take. Then when you will go through and you will that confidence will start inculcating yourself, then go to the second step, then start speaking in your office, or maybe you're working somewhere. So that will really help you out.
okay, man. Thank you so much. I have
Yeah,
this much question only.
yeah, thank you so much.
I think we could not have a better particular answer to this particular question regarding how to build that confidence. The pasta example, it will stay with me for now ages. I'll use that in my classes maybe sometime. It's such an amazing example. I don't know where you came up this idea from, but this is a really really grounded particular answer which sums it up. That first pasta is real bad, second pasta is a little bit better, third pasta is over. You go, it's a process, and people do not, I have a tough time explaining to my learners that you have to follow a process. It will take some time, but this pasta example will stay with me. You know what, Mansi ma'am, what you're doing over here is you're condensing the wisdom of your 20 years in, as Balchandra said, he's thanking you because he's thanking you because you've just maybe condensed your wisdom of 20 years into 15-20 minutes. That is such an awesome fab job that you have done.
Thank
Well,
you,
I
thank
would
you.
just welcome, ma'am. And the
Even
second
I,
thing,
Priyadarshini, I want to say one thing
yeah,
before you go, or means your question is over. I know that. See, I started my Instagram journey, you can say 9 or 10 months back. I started. So it was very tough for me to come on and start to face the camera. See, speaking in my offline, this is my area. Okay, I am the king of face camera. That journey was entirely different from me as well. But first step, second step, third step, when I see my first clip And now I see my this clip. Yes, there is a huge difference. I had 1,500 followers initially. Now, with the grace of God, I have crossed, I think, 65K within,
Yeah.
4 months or 5 months. So what is it all about? That I am actually, continuously, profusely on that part. Nay, I have to do it. I have to do it. So I have not seen Animal. Animal movie has just come. I have not seen that, but everybody is saying just see Ranveer Kapoor. He is looking amazing. He has done a fabulous job. The story is not very good. The plot is not very good, but he is looking fabulous. So that fire should be there. Nee, I have to do it, and I have to do to my best. So that best actually counts a lot. कि वो best की statement ना that varies from person to person. So that best should be the best. That is the most important point. So just
Okay.
don't stop yourself. Work hard. Work on your mistakes, and after a span of time, you will be perfect.
And
Thank you so much, ma'am.
adding to what Pridarshini has asked, Pridarshini, if you look at it, we are putting you in small groups at MMDC so that you can be comfortable with strangers, and then you summarize the room after the breakout room where you're again speaking in front of. Right now, you had the audacity, you had the courage, actually to speak with Mansi ma'am in front of 46 odd people out here, all strangers. So you actually did a public speaking stint in front of all of us. You did not realize it. It's one step closer to your fluency journey, to your public speaking career. So you just keep on taking these steps. This is an opportunity. You just grabbed the opportunity. You did not realize it, but somewhere you just reach one step closer. So that is how it is. Just one step at a time, and you'll reach the mountain. If you want to reach the mountain, you take one step at one point of time. And that is the solution which Mansi ma'am said. So yes, it's time now for Arvind to come up on the camera if possible and ask a
Scare
question.
me, sir.
Azmail, okay,
Scare me.
SK Azmail, go ahead. Yeah.
Uh, Thank you, ma'am. Firstly,
Okay.
peace be with you, ma'am. Firstly, I am going. This is my first day, and I'm going to introduce myself. I am a
All right.
MTech IT final year student engineering. So actually, ma'am, I am having two questions here. And
All right.
number one, that you said that, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are
Yeah,
audible.
yeah,
Go
you're
ahead.
audible perfectly.
Okay, ma'am.
Perfectly.
First question is that, ma'am, you said that you are a religious. I am not talking about religion, but in my mess there are many students. Those don't believe in God, and always try to uh, always try to take me out of God. So if they live without believing God, why can't I live with believing God? First question, ma'am.
What is the
Actually,
last
ma'am, what
statement you
happened
said?
is
SK Azmail, I think this is an out of syllabus question. We are
okay,
discussing
okay, ma'am.
spoken English over here. This
Okay, ma'am.
question can be taken.
Sorry. I'm sorry from
Okay,
my heart.
this is out of
Okay,
syllabus. Okay,
I'm
you can ask
scared.
something
Okay,
related to communication. You can ask something
okay,
related to spoken English. I think we'll be able to help you over
Still,
there.
Ismail, I would like to say
okay,
you believe in yourself.
Yeah, that's
Believe
what. Believe
in
in
okay,
yourself.
ma'am.
yourself. That's most important. If you believe in
Okay,
yourself,
okay, ma'am.
nobody can stop you. What if you
Ma'am,
feel
and number
this is
two
right,
question.
then go for it. Do not, bother others. People will come, people will go. People will, say you one thing, another. See, if you go to the hospital, okay, if I'm facing any problem, I go to the first doctor, he'll say something else. I'll go to the second doctor,
Yes,
he'll say
yes.
something else. So it is my call that to whom I should go, who is the best for me. So I think
Yes,
believing
ma'am.
in yourself and what is right for you. If you're not a strong decision maker, then you cannot progress in your life. I think this is
And
one of the
ma'am,
major
my
points
number
what
two.
I feel on your success journey. You should be a
Okay,
strong
ma'am.
decision maker, right? So be a
Question
strong
number two
decision
is,
maker,
ma'am.
believe in yourself and go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. And the second question is that, ma'am, I said that I'm a MTech IT final year student, so I have to give presentation. So actually, ma'am, when I used to present, I become nervous. Why? How can I get rid of nervousness, ma'am, while speaking?
I said, na, this is a process. Do not expect one day I will be a very good speaker. One day, some
Okay, ma'am.
magic will happen and I will be a good public speaker. This is a process. You cannot make, see,
Okay.
I cannot cook rajma in 20 minutes. Rajma will
Yes.
take kidney beans, okay? Kidney beans will take 1.5 hour, maximum 2 hours to cook. I don't have any magic to cook it in 20 minutes. So if you are not following the right process, you won't be able, you won't be able to reach your target. You have to follow a step, a process in which step one, step two, step three should be there. If you know your steps, like this is my first step, this is my second step, good. If you don't have, yes, you should have a mentor for this, because the mentor will actually give you a structured way to walk on the right path. So please go for any mentorship that will really help you to be a well or a good public speaker.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, also, actually, ma'am, my friends always laugh at me because of my English, ma'am. So how can I get rid of it? You answered the question, ma'am. And also, I'm a poet, ma'am. I'm a Bengali, so I
Okay.
also write poems in English. So can I recite my poem here? 14 lines only.
It is in which language?
English, yes, ma'am.
English language. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for the opportunity. So the poem name is The Unnamed
I
One.
hope it won't
Okay,
take much time. It would be short and.
It's
14
14
lines, ma'am.
lines.
14 lines.
14 lines.
14 lines. 14 lines.
One
I
four.
The
hope it
poem
won't
name
take
is
long time. Okay, 14
okay,
lines.
ma'am.
Done, done. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the poem name is The Unnamed One. Start. Written by me.
Okay.
Lo, lo, am a poet of a strange man because of thee. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah, you're audible.
Thou hast forsaken me when thou given a faint smile of miles of recognition. Really thought I was indecent. I used to I used to give word to my heart. I could not think of you, but could not. My sh- my soul keeps and gradually becomes a heart, like a waterless river whose heart is cut because of drought. I am looking for peace which would be brought. Lo, I am like a broken stick. My bestie said, Thou art love sick. Thou hast cut the piece of mine, and thou think not that wast thine. End, ma'am.
Okay,
Complete,
thank you.
ma'am.
It was very nice. It was wonderful. Keep writing and
Okay, ma'am.
just take step for yourself. First of all, work on your pronunciation. If your friends are making fun of you, first of all, take step for yourself. Start voice. Your voice should be better. Like if you have recorded your voice like on first of, let's say 1st of Jan, then you should work on next 10 days on your voice, on your pronunciation. Then record your voice the same. Whatever you recorded on 1st Jan, speak. Record that same matter on 10th of Jan, and then there should be a difference. If you are finding
Okay,
difference
ma'am.
in your pronunciation, that means your journey is going in a successful manner. If it is not, then work on yourself.
Okay, ma'am.
Always
Ma'am, is there
assess
any
yourself.
mistake
That's
in
very
my
important.
poem, ma'am? Ma'am, is there any mistake that you
I would
that
be
that
able to tell you when it comes, you know, in front of me. I think that's better. See, it's from
okay,
your
ma'am?
heart.
Thank.
Let's not find out any mistakes. It is
Okay,
really
ma'am.
from your heart, so we should encourage. I said that we should encourage
Yes, ma'am.
each other.
Actually, ma'am, what I do is, ma'am, I love poetry. So, when I what whatever I want to do, I suppose learning English. So I try to write poems in English so that my English will be
Oh,
improved.
good. This is one
And
again good resource. So
and
you
also,
find.
ma'am,
Uh-huh.
and one more thing that I do that, ma'am, in my studies, I make notes myself and make it poems so that I can remember my notes. And in that time, I write, ma'am.
Okay, all right.
Great,
That's
Azmail.
Thank you, ma'am.
It was really nice interacting with you. We have other members also waiting in. Yes, nicely pointed out by I guess Arvind Kumar. So Arvind Sharma, yes, please go ahead. Ask your question with
Sir,
Mansi ma'am.
one
Yep.
more thing, sir. I have joined many months ago, but because of procrastinating, this is my first day.
Very
This is
good,
my
very
first
good.
class, ma'am.
We'll
Sir.
definitely love to interact with you, Azmail, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Arvind Sharma,
Okay,
over to
okay.
you for your question, Arvind sir. Unmute yourself and
Hello, ma'am. My name is
hello.
Arvind.
yeah, go ahead. You're audible.
Ma'am, as you said, we should not use fillers while speaking. My question is that suppose we use fillers, then how we can speak more fluently so that our audience do not notice it?
See, fillers is natural, but overuse of fillers should not be there. See, even I speak or somebody else speaks, might they are using fillers, but yes, there should not be overuse of it. So again, Mr. Is this Ashwani or who is this? Arvind. Okay,
Ma'am,
Mr. Arvind,
Arvind.
what I will suggest to you again, I am all you see, this is a process. This is a process, and you should know that structure. If you know the right structure, see, where you all must have passed your 10th or 12th, you must have gone through your board exams. If your syllabus is not structured, if your schedule is not structured, then how would you able to prepare yourself? So everything has to be organized, has to be structured. When you have a roadmap, yes, this is the thing and I have to go accordingly, then definitely you will reach to that path and you will be able to overcome those obstacles, those hurdles which you are facing right now. But that is actually you have to, learn some things. You should have a mentor, you should have those resources through which you should learn. So it's a process actually. Nothing can be done like this. You have to work on it.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, my second question is that whether we should on camera or not while speaking.
Say again.
Ma'am, whether we should on camera or not while speaking.
He's asking
Why not?
basically, should we switch on his camera while like we are interacting right
Why
now?
not?
We
You
have
should. You should.
yeah. And how will
You should.
that help, ma'am? How will that help, Mansi? How will that
Yes,
help
sir.
if I have
It will actually build your confidence. You'll be able to face the camera. You'll be able to see. That's if you're talking to the mirror, that actually help you to speak in a better way. But when your camera is on and you're in front of so many people, you will actually, you will gather that courage and you'll speak in front of everyone. That will build confidence in you, and that confidence will help you to go, to proceed your journey in more fruitful way. So I think yes, you should go for it.
Ma'am, if I do, then suppose suppose I speak not nicely, then it will not look good. That is why.
See, do not have this fear in yourself. That one day will also come that people will say he was on zero level and now he is on this level. Okay? The people will be same, but you have to improve from zero level to that level. So when that journey will start and when you start working on yourself, those people will actually come to you, approach you, and they will praise you. So do not have this fear in you. Do not have this fear of being judged by others. Yes, people will judge you. It's okay, fine, but keep going on your journey. Keep your journey that energetic, that dynamic. That it's okay. People will judge me. It's fine, but one day will come that you will overcome all this, and then those same people will actually praise you. So please don't have this in your mind. Take out this fear out.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am. My last question is that when I am talking to myself in my mind, I speak nicely, but when I speak in public, I am not able to speak a correct word in front of them. So how I can improve it?
Again, whenever you are speaking, if you are making any mistake, then you should have a mentor in front of you. Okay? You should have some sessions in which there should be somebody to actually tell you, here you have to work. And then you have to work on yourself. When you will speak first time, then second time, then third time, obviously you'll be working on your mistakes. So when you'll be working on your mistake, so that time will also come when you will speak flawlessly. So just start working on your mistake. Start having that one person with you who actually mentors you. Yes, this is the point where you have to work, and I think Mr. Namit is there. He is an amazing coach, and he's going to guide you for that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Arvind. Now we'll go to Dr. Prasanna. So, Dr. Prasanna, over to you. What's your question, and what is your what's going inside your mind? Can you describe what was your experience of interacting with Mansi ma'am? Over to you, Prasanna.
Yeah, good evening, Miss Mansi. I am
Good
Dr.
evening.
Prasanna. I would like to ask one question. That is, in my mother tongue, if I speak, I can speak with 100 people. But if it comes to English, I am not able to do that.
See, if obviously I said na, I am the king of my jungle. I can do whatever I want. This is my area. So whatever I feel like, I will speak. I'll be able to speak because this is my comfortable zone. When you are in your comfortable zone, so you'll be able to speak. The challenge only occurs when you are not in your comfortable zone. So there you have to learn. That is your journey. That point, Mr. Amit is there. He'll be there to help you. He'll be telling you, do this, do that, do that. Okay, so step one, step two, step three, when you'll start speaking, for example, you are speaking right now. So when you'll be start speaking in small groups using the same language, and people are, if you have some community and people are there to help you out, to tell you this is right, this is wrong, you can correct yourself like this, you have this resource. So, that actually will help you to speak nicely, or you can say in a better way publicly, maybe in a group of 10 people or 15 people or 20 people. That hitch actually comes, but it will wave off when you will be in habit. See why you are able to speak your language, because it is in your habit. So when something comes in your habit, it will become easy. When you will start speaking among, a group of people, and then you will start increasing those, members in that group, that will help you to, speak publicly well.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So I guess your question is answered. Gautam is waiting for his turn. This will be the last question that we are taking, and then we'll be winding up because it's already 22:31. So Gautam, last question from your side.
Yes, sir. Uh, okay, my voice is audible to you?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes, okay. First of all, thank you so much, ma'am. You are sharing your own experience, and you give some more tips also. It's really amazing. And I am asking later, Priyadarshan ma'am already asked. So my question now, I am asking already to Amit sir. They are given some tips. Whenever you are thinking for your language, for mother tongue related, you are not thinking. Definitely, you think about in English. At the same time, you visualize for any one image. Then you speak 1 minute for English. At the same time, you listening for all the podcast and YouTube, some celebrities also talking that related. You can watch all the videos. So my question is, what is your opinion for these all related? I am following right now, but this also possible to move to next level for our communication building related. What's your opinion, ma'am?
Yes, Mr. Gautam, having the mentorship and incorporating technology will actually do wonders, right? Nowadays, there are so many apps, there are so many resources online where you can take help of them and you can actually improve yourself. The point is that how much you are working, how dedicated you are, how serious you are. Now, let's say you're in a great situation, like it's a serious situation, you are not able to speak, you're not able to, what is your target, you're not able to achieve, but you have to work consistently. See, consistency and patience, this is the combination to have success. So if you are consistent, you are being patient, and walking on the right path, you will definitely, certainly, you will achieve your goal. So be consistent, start, if you are using those resources, you are having your mentorship, yes, one day will come, because you are being consistent, you are being patient, you are having the right path. Yes, you will be reaching your target. I think as you, the speed will be 10x if you're just taking one, just the mentorship, not taking or incorporating technology. Yes, that journey will take some time, but when you will start incorporating technology along with your mentorship, your journey will take a good speed. Yes, it will really help you out, it will certainly help you out.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Gautam, for this last question. Now we'll go to Yamshi ma'am for the vote of thanks. Yamshi, if you are available, can we have the vote of thanks, please?
Yes, sir, why not? So, first, I would like to thank you, Amit sir, for conducting this beautiful webinar for us today. And today we have invited you, Mansi ma'am, and I also would like to thank you for attending this meeting. Thank you so much, ma'am, for letting us know the importance of communication, and thank you for giving us easy methods that how we can improve our communication in our life. Each and every example which you have given today was really, really speechless. So, and thank you, ma'am, for sharing your learning process with us as well, that how you worked on yourself and how we should to do in the field of learning English. We all know that communication plays a vital role in everyone's life, and today we got to know that English is just a language, not more than that. It's really easy to learn if we take easy way and an amazing mentor like you and Amisa. So thank you, Mansi ma'am. We will surely try to implement all those things which you have mentioned today, and also, you have answered all the questions which our learners asked today. We really want this kind of guidance, ma'am. Thank you so much for your support. It was really, really a pleasure that you have come in our meeting today. So, we hope you will come again in our meeting and motivate us like this as you have done today, ma'am. Thank you so much for
Thank you
coming.
so much. Thank you so much, Amshi. It was incredible. And it was a pleasure coming on this platform, talking to all of you. That was actually a very, very, a good time, a good session, a very meaningful and interactive session with you all. Even I enjoyed a lot, and I actually spread the knowledge, what I have, and even whatever you people are facing, your struggles, your hurdles, I would like to, solve them. I would like to give you a solution for all the hurdles, all the obstacles you all are facing. And I am actually obliged for, like Mr. Amit, that he has actually invited me on such beautiful platform with such beautiful people. I would love to interact with you again, and I'll be meeting you soon.
I just wanted Mansi ma'am to actually share your Insta handle or social media handles so that people can follow you, because
Sure, sure. It's
from
Learn
there,
English with Mansi.
Learn English with Mansi is the social media handle that ma'am has. You can connect over there. Ma'am keeps on posting videos on Instagram on how to improve your grammar, basically, maybe with new words, with new pronunciation, with new something. She keeps on coming with something new, and she keeps on guiding her learners across India. And it's kind of a free particular platform that is on the Instagram. You just logged in, and you just, if you follow her, you'll receive those notifications. If you don't have Insta ID, please have Insta ID, Arvind, because Insta, trust me, Arvind, YouTube University is a new concept. And as of now, I've converted my Instagram into an university, because every day I follow those people from whom I want to learn. So if you want to learn, you have to have, as ma'am said, get friendly with technology, because technology today can transform lives, and it can take your journey 10x. It can take you 10x times closer to your dream. So just do it in the right way, okay? So if you do it in the right way, social media in the right way, you'll be able to achieve your goals in a much, much better way, much better speed also. So I don't have words actually, ma'am, to thank you for this particular session. But yes, as Yamshi said, we want to see more and more of you, because I don't think this one session is enough. With the kind of knowledge you have, to condense it all into one session is not possible, but still you gave your best shot. And I think with the recording that we have now, people will be benefiting for sure. So thank you once again from the bottom of our heart, from MMDC families. On behalf of MMDC family, I want to thank you, and we'll definitely look forward to more such opportunities with you, interacting with you, and definitely we'll try to follow you. I'll share your social media handles in the WhatsApp group that we have with our 750 WhatsApp learners, and maybe some of them will become your fans, and they will become your learners, and they will actually learn more and more
I
from you.
would love to.
They
I
will
would
stay
love to
connected.
interact with them. I would
Thank
love
you
to
so much,
interact
ma'am.
with them.
So
Yeah.
for all of you
I
who
have
had
my
any questions unanswered, Mansi ma'am is available on Learn with Mansi. So you can just go and put your
Learn English
comments.
with Mansi.
Learn English with Mansi. Really sorry. Learn English with Mansi. You can put your questions over there, and ma'am would be more than delighted to help you across
Yes.
with your questions and your doubts. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure session with all of you, and thank you everybody else. Learners for joining in. It is around 22, 30, 40, 10:40, but still you are showing your passion, that you are there for the game. You have your flesh in the business, and you have actually meaning business. So that is what we actually look forward to, and more power to all of you. Good night and take care. We'll meet very soon. We'll have a holiday tomorrow as per schedule, but we'll meet on Thursday. Thank you so much. Good night and take care. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Mr.
Bye.
Raman. Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.